Hi, good morning. How are you today? This is Kimberly with Beauty by Sewn, and thank you for tuning in. Super excited because I'm going back to work. No. I wanted to show you and felt excited about the idea. I wanted to show you what you do for your makeup when you come back with a tan. I know, good problem to have. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, would love you to. I am going for 5,000 subscribers is my first goal, and then 10,000 and then beyond. So would love your support. If you've already subscribed and you're tuning back in again, hi, huge hugs. Thank you. Mwah, mwah. So as you can see, I've got a tan and I have pretty even color throughout my body. So you can see here this nice tan. Oh, that's a scratch from the ocean. But this tan color here, I wanted to show you how to work this tan into your makeup. And I wanted to show you what I was using before I went on holiday. And this was the Skin Longwear Weightless Beige Foundation. And you can see I'm not that much more color. I do pick up a little bit more red in my skin when I do get a tan. But I can't get away with this because what's gonna happen if I use my foundation that I have when I'm not tan, it's gonna mute out my skin and almost look pasty. So something that I do when I'm tan is I go for a tinted moisturizer. I love a tinted moisturizer when I'm tan because my skin can show through more. And I go for a shade that definitely is warmer. So this is a medium color. I put a lightweight moisturizer on top of my skin to help keep moisture. I use this it's called Repair Nourishing Milk by Bobbi Brown because it's oil that's whipped, so it's very lightweight, so it's great under makeup, and it helps give my skin some moisturization. But you can see as I'm applying this medium tinted moisturizer, the golden tone in it is helping to counteract the pink in my skin, but it's also accentuating and making my tan look more even and more golden. But can you see here, it's matching into my chest, but my neck is still paler because everybody has a little natural awning anyway. And then when you're out on the beach and going around, your chin stops the sun from hitting your neck. Even though I always put sunscreen all over, I wear SPF 30. I wanted to show you what you can do to also color correct. So you can see going a little bit more golden in my foundation has neutralized the pink in my skin, and my skin now on my face looks, you know, much more even, and the pink is toned down. So that's with a tinted moisturizer. You could do the same with a foundation, but it's gonna look very almost yellow makeup-y. I was wearing a beige before I went on foundation, which is a 3. So I might go up half a shade to warm beige. But I really have to say, when I have a tan in the summer, I don't love covering up my skin. I want my tan to show through. I want my natural skin to show through. So I always go to a tinted moisturizer. And I love the Bobbi Brown tinted moisturizer because it has the SPF 15 and it's not oil-free. I know Laura Mercier makes a great oil-free tinted moisturizer that you could try, but again, I need hydration because yes, I'm almost 50, well, really close to it. So with that, I wanted to show you that. I also wanted to show you what happens with bronzers. So with bronzers, I was using a more brown-based bronzer when I was very fair. So this gave me some tan, it helped me to look more natural, but it didn't look orange at all. Now that I have color in my skin, which is more of that golden pink tone, I wanna wear a color that my skin tans. So you can see here, I'm going to a color called Golden Light. So Golden Light, I'm gonna use with a bronzer brush, and I'm going to first color connect. So it's connecting the color of my face into my neck color and making sure you see it blends into my chest. So just by doing that, I can see that now my neck and my chest are the same tone, and now I can bring a little bit of color. I always check along, you see here my jawline into my neck, and bounce that color around the perimeter of my forehead and then into my neck and chest around my ear again. So that way it's all color connected. I always just smile, put whatever color is left on the brush, stamping it so that it looks nice and even. There, and you can see now my skin is even. I don't have a lot of pink, but just those couple of quick tips on making sure your skin looks even, and then you can use shadows, all the rest of it. But there's a couple more tips I definitely want to show you. Another tip is when you're tan, to make sure that your gray is neutralized. And I tend to go again with a different tone corrector concealer because my under eye is looking less dark versus white skin. So I am using a corrector, which is actually a bit more pink peach based. And this pink peach color neutralizes, blends into my skin tone, but takes away the gray. Do you see that difference? So I am just using my finger and tapping and pressing. And I did prep my skin with hydrating eye cream, which I love because it primes the skin and hydrates it. So that way I look brighter under my eye. And I still always do that little tip. I run some along the bridge of my nose and bring it down. So I wanted to show you also what the difference is in highlighters. So I love having a glow to my skin because it's hard to get every morning. And I wanted to show you the difference. This is Pink Glow highlighting, which you can see is more of a white in it, which is great when my skin's more fair. In the summer, I go to something that's more golden. And that's sort of the trick to remember. Go to more bronze, golden, warmer tones when you pick up a tan, and this will give me a nice glow. So this is called Moon Glow, and I believe it's exclusive at Sephora if it's out now. It was out during a holiday, but oh, can you see the sleep mark on my cheek? Good morning. So I'm applying the Moon Glow to the back of my cheekbone, not on the apple of my cheeks because I don't want to make my skin look greasy. I do love a little bit along the bridge of my nose, and it's super subtle, but it's blending into my skin and it's not picking up any ashiness. And then I go with a bright blush. I use the same brush on top of my highlighter, and I just take that blush over top. And I'm using, this is pale pink. It's a really bright pink, which looks great year round. And in fact, this color looks great on full range of skin tones. It's like the Miracle Blush color. So there is my blush. And you can see it's not ashy. I still have a glow and it's coming through. Another quick tip I wanted to tell you about when you have a tan is what colors to use on your eyes. So obviously you've worn sunglasses, hopefully you've worn sunscreen around your eye area, so your actual eye area shouldn't have that much more color to it. But again, you don't want to have opposing like white eyes and a tan golden skin. So it also helps to bring in color around your eyes, like a warmer tones, more bronzy tones versus sticking with white, ashier, ivory tones. So I am going to go with a color called Taupe and versus a vanilla or an ivory white color. So this again is helping bring that warmer shade into my eye color, but it still is a warm brown. It's not a gray brown because grays around my eyes are great maybe for an evening look, or if I'm going for super dramatic, but warmer browns tend to be more natural and they'll just softly accentuate my eye look. So I'm just taking Taupe Longwear Cream Shadow, doing it on my top and bottom lid, and then I blend it up to my crease. I just use it with my finger. And then I've been obsessed lately with sparkle eyeshadows, or adding a little sparkle to my eye. I find, you know, when I have a tan, the whites of my eyes look a little bit clearer, my eyes look a little bluer. I still have to go for eye drops, but I've been using a sparkle shadow, which they come out often in Bobbi Brown eye palettes. So let me just show you one right now. It's in the Spring and Capri collection, and you can see there's a sparkle eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna take my finger and tap a little bit over my cream shadow. So it gives a really subtle sheen without being too much for daytime. And it just helps my eyes look a little bit more irresistible. Ha ha ha. So there is the sparkle, and it looks super pretty, but still natural. Now, always, 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 I go for a black ink liner, and I thought, oh, well, today, let me go for a little jolt of blue, because I find, again, I'm wearing less makeup overall, but I still want to have my makeup look special. So lining my eyes with just a colorful eyeliner is a pretty way to add something sort of unexpected, but still look super natural. So this is a blue longwear eyeliner. And again, it's so subtle, but it'll just help my blue eyes look bluer. And again, wearing a little jolt of a blue is pretty against a tan because the contrast of colors, where my skin is more golden and then you've got blue eyes. It's a nice contrast. So that's why if you do have blue eyes, you have green eyes, you know, try matching the eyeliner color to the color of your eyes. Just make sure that the eyeliner is black based. So you don't want like sky blue eyeliner. You want it to be like a deeper navy or a deep sapphire color. And that is a great way to add just a subtle, subtle wash of color. And if you get a little blop, don't worry, I just tap it in. And then you finish with tons of mascara. So I'm obsessed with Smokey Eye Mascara because you can keep applying mascara. I'll honestly do one coat now, and then I'll keep doing mascara on the train. So I will do one coat, and I will make sure to show you a final look. For lips, you know, again, yes, a bright color is pretty, but honestly, I find that my lips look almost more the color of my skin because my skin has picked up color. My lips have picked up color. Excuse me, there's a blip. Hi, I'm back. I'm gonna just use my handy dandy Q-tips and go against the skin, wipe it up. But so my lips are more the color of a tin. So I like a pale nude lip, and I'm gonna play it up today with Bare Art Stick because it just matches my lip color. So you can find that perfect sort of pale nude, the color that matches your lip. And then I'm gonna throw a gloss on top, just in the center of my pout, because my lips are a little drier, and I love Bobbi Brown lip glosses because they have a little bit of mint in them. So you can throw any type of gloss on top, and then there, I'm done. So I'll send you a picture of my final look. Wanted to share these tips on how to apply makeup when you've got a tan, and hope these tips find you helpful because you too are catching a tan, or we can also fake a tan with some good self-tanner. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Huge hugs. See you soon. Bye.